please subscribe. The $49,520 Ford Raptor SuperCrew first test drive. As it blitzes alongside a railbed slicing through Southern California's Anza-Borrego desert, the 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor sashays gently side to side, its wide all-terrain tires tracking the bumps and ruts in the sandy trail. The ventilated seats are set to high, while our hands twitch the wheel back and forth with minor corrections to keep the truck pointed straight. Well, straightish. We're creating quite the dust cloud, but that's less because of the swinging hips than our proximity to the speed governor. The Raptor doesn't need to be traveling at triple digits through the desert to amaze, but it certainly helps. The twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 and 10-speed automatic transmission help the Raptor to amaze in a straight line. Its turbochargers whistle more boost, up to 18 pounds per square inch, into the manifold than do those of the regular F-150's 3.5-liter EcoBoost mill, which itself has been updated for 2017. Combined with a new aluminum block, upgraded internals, port and direct fuel injection, and a lighter valvetrain, the turbos help this engine crank out 450 horsepower and 510 pounds-to-feet of torque, increases of 75 horses and 40 pounds-to-feet over the standard EcoBoost 3.5, which suddenly seems wimpy in comparison. More important, that's 39 horses and 76 pounds-to-feet more than the old Raptor's 6.2-liter V8, gains that are immediately noticeable. This Raptor feels much quicker than its predecessor, and we expect it'll reach 60 miles per hour in the low 5-second range. With 3 overdrive gears, the 10-speed is above all a play for highway fuel economy, but its ratio spread does keep the twin-turbo 6 in the meat of its power band, too. This transmission, however, is one of the Raptor's few weak points, despite the genuine magnesium shift paddles. Even under full throttle, it slurs shifts in normal mode. For quicker gear swaps, you have to use the mode switch on the steering wheel to toggle the truck into sport, one of 6 available settings, at which point those shifts occasionally are rather harsh. And, when cruising, every toe tip into the throttle reminds us what a big number 10 is, as the transmission shuffles down to find the necessary gear. We did find it amusing, though, that with the transfer case in low range, it's already in 5th gear by 15 miles per hour. A 5% reduction in aerodynamic drag helps the transmission elevate the Raptor's fuel economy from the old truck's 12 miles per gallon city and 16 miles per gallon highway to 15/18 mile per gallon. The aero improvement is due not only to the new styling but also to automatic grille shutters and the air smoothing effect of skid plates, which have an environmental benefit beyond simply reducing the incidences of 5 watts -30 spilling out of rock-pierced oil pans. You can turn off the stability control completely. However, excess yaw can couple with unpredictable desert terrain to turn straight-line speed into multiple rollovers and a helicopter ride with no view but the faces of medics leaning over a backboard. Knowing that, we found the Baja driving mode an excellent choice. In this setting, the stability control calibration is superb, allowing great leeway and stepping in only under extreme circumstances with smooth, subtle interventions. This mode also relaxes the ABS, allowing some lockup to pile sand in front of the tires, long a favored means of stopping in softer terrain. Baja mode also tweaks the engine management program, shutting down fuel flow but keeping the throttle open when the driver jumps off the accelerator. This keeps air flowing through the engine, which in turn keeps the turbos spinning and cuts slag when the driver gets back on the gas. This function is limited to Baja mode because it negatively impacts emissions and fuel economy. But the best thing about Baja mode is how the transmission hangs onto gears to such an extreme degree, keeping engine response piano wire tight. It'll hang within just a few hundred RPM of redline for as long as your foot tells it to, urging you to tow a bit deeper, clear those last few revs, and grab the next gear, and then start reaching for the next. And drivers will keep reaching again and again. Few vehicles of any kind and at any price, and none near the Ford's $49,520 base price, offer as many thrills or fulfill their mission as perfectly as the Raptor. Driving this truck off-road and at max attack is as exhilarating an automotive experience as you'll find. Please subscribe.